All right, I think we're online and recording. Okay, this is okay. I am penciling this page. As you can see here, there's reference photos all over the place. Some very loose sketches where I haven't done yet. And if you turn the references off, this is what I've got so far. Done this top section pretty much. I might make this lady a little smaller. She seems a little too large. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, apply. All right, now the showdown panel. I kind of chose to do this like a Tarantino style. You got the one group on the right side on the screen and then the other group on the left side of the screen. You can get a little standoff going. All right, so I'm going to turn the references back on. Got a few for this. Put them in a group. This is the face I want to use over here for Gail. She's supposed to be a happy-go-lucky kind of person. So even when she is threatening you, she's going to be smiling. And the Astarte is going to be the same way. The ghost, the person. All right, let me make sure my volume's off. Yeah, okay. Hey, B-Ridge. Thank you. B-Ridge, I'm been meaning to note you. I sent a email request to write on some of that Wendy Wonka file we've been writing on. I've got a couple of new ideas I wrote down. All right, here we go. So get a face going on. Her eyes are just barely going to be open. Okay. Hairline. She's got like alien braids. All right, there we go. She reminds me of Harley Quinn, actually. All right, so I'm gonna have her mouth slightly open. Got a text. Okay, back to drawing. Yeah, she really reminds me of Harley Quinn. I guess the jester kind of look. Okay. And I think I had a different reference for the pose I wanted her to have. No, actually, I had this one. I think I'm just going to use her shoulder angle from this. So this preliminary drawing I did, where I was just trying to throw down a quick idea of what I wanted to see. I like that pose. That's what I consider like page layouts. The plot of this one is let me turn this volume off. I'm listening to music on my headphones. Okay, so the plot is there's this sorority of, like, you know, popular hot blonde girls at college, and they're on academic probation, or they're about to be put on academic probation. So they need to get some really brainy, nerdy girls as pledges for this year. So they only have some nerdy pledges, and one of them is the librarian of the college campus. And so they're in the college library one night, and they open the book of something. It's got Astarte is in it, and she's released, and she starts making people crazy pregnant, and then hypnotizing them, and then she well, the story is about how the nerdy pledges kind of come to the rescue and put Astarte back in her place. That's a lot. I think that's the first time I've kind of come out and explained a lot, so next time I'll have a better I'll explain that a little better, I guess, quicker. The unabridged version was just given. Okay, so she's going to be holding this book. I'm going to turn off the references because, all right, so let's see. If she's holding it, her thumb is going to be behind it, and her fingers are going to be right here. All right, so this part is probably where I need to do some I guess finalizing. I need to get I need to figure out the angle of this book. In the sketch, I kind of had it really wonky. I think I'll have the spine showing right here. Maybe her arm is covering up part of the spine. Get that little bone, arm bone. What is that, the tibia or something? I don't know. I used to know. Useless information. Okay. All right. And I think only her hand will be showing up here. Yeah. So this will be a square shape going on right here. It's her hand. It's going to be cutting off part of her arm because her arm is coming up from behind it. Alright, so there's the book. There's her pretty smiling face. She's going to have a like a turtleneck. I think she's got a turtleneck. No, she's got a V-neck sweater. Yeah, so a stylish V-neck sweater. What V-neck sweater isn't stylish? I don't know if that ear is going to be visible. It'd probably just hide behind that face. Extend the skull back there a little bit. Alright, now for the fingers. Actually, I think those will be her fingers. I don't think her whole hand is going to be coming up, so. So her knuckles are going to be showing, and we're going to do that with little things like that. All right, and this is the book. Oh crap. I've got my express key settings set to B and E, so I can easily just go from brush to eraser with the touch of a button. Found it's the easiest way when doing sketching. Alright, and the astral book, astral symbols. Okay. Maybe I'll just jot this down as a little note. Maybe do some lines around the book, like the special book. Alright, so she's wearing a long sleeve shirt. We need to get those collars. Actually, I think we need to draw the tops of the knuckles. Alright, so now for Fran. Fran is her friend. Fran is a nerd. Fran wears a big baggy sweatshirt. Where did I put that sweatshirt? That's the problem with using a lot of layers. You can't find them when you're trying to move them. Where is it? I don't know. Okay, so it's under that. Really? No. There it is. Okay, this is a reference for her baggy shirt, and this is a reference for Fran. Alright, and where is that? That's up here. I'm probably just going to pull this over, get a good scaling size. She's behind Gale, so smaller than Fran. Smaller than Gale. Small, and turn that off. Layout. Yeah, I like the head being below. So there's a yeah, I like the head being below. That makes Gale's head the most important head. Maybe a little smaller. Okay. Let's start drawing. gonna give her thick upper eyelashes, or upper eye lines. And give her the haircut, the bow. Ponytail. Alright, so let's get the, kind of wanted her to do a arms crossed across her chest. So I'm going to quickly gesture it in. I'll use that as the base of the collarbone. Alright, so now we give the thick sweater look. Where's, did I turn that off? Hold on, it's clear. Where is it? Where is the sweater? There it is. Okay. So, okay, so big collar. Let's get some big folds. And then small shoulders. And probably block her arm. Here she is. She's done. And for my penciling, I usually keep it really, I keep my penciling very loose and gestural, so some of that can come across when I ink. The problem with inking is a lot of times you lose the expressiveness in the penciling stage. So my answer to that is just make the penciling stage extra expressive. Alright, so I'm looking for the remember this line. Okay. I might add some more dialogue right here when I go back. I'd add some remember this. Maybe something about I read through it and don't think you're gonna want me to. Oh, hello, AB Alex. Welcome. I am penciling, and all right. So now, moving on to the next panel. This is going to be Astarte. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to do a real loose sketch first because I'm not sure how I want this to go. I'm going to turn reference on really low to give myself more freedom. She's got her toga. All right, so good. Toga, toga. And so Astarte is a very happy goddess. So I want her to be threatening with a smile. Let's see how that can work. All right. Kind of want her to look crazy. Oh, okay. Well, I've been talking into the air for the whole time. All right, so the plot. I'm going to take a quick second to explain the plot in typing. The plot is it's on a college campus, so a girls, well, that's redundant, a sorority is taking advantage of one of their pledges. The book of the Forbidden Book and release Astarte, who goes crazy, making everyone pregnant. To the new nerdy pledges. Save them and put Astarte back. She came from. Okay, back to penciling. Be Rich, I sent you a request to edit our Willy Wonka, our Wendy Wonka document. I don't know if your sound is on now, but I'll go ahead and type it. Let's see. Since you requested. All right, back to the drawing. That's a little big. That's a big nose. And again, I want Astarte to look somehow threatening while smiling. Like we're gonna do some kind of crazy smile, like forced smile. You better put that back. Like she's saying it through her teeth. This might be a little difficult to draw. But I think it'll be really good if I can communicate that expression. Because that is not a very common expression. Make my eraser a little smaller. Make those teeth a little more threatening. No, that looks terrible. Okay, let's not do that. Is this a new document from the one from way back? Okay. All right, so she's got lots of hair. That's good, flowing hair. Should probably take that ear out. Actually, that might help communicate that she's turning more sideways and getting that hair out of the way. Okay, I see. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to try. I think I'm going to copy and paste this one just in case I end up screwing it up. I use the shift key and pull it over so that way if I ever need to, if I mess this up in my second attempt, I can just shift and hold it, move it back over real easily. She doesn't look threatening enough to me, actually. Eyebrow was too far over. A little bit of a flared nostril look. I'm worried I'm just destroying this. This is a really difficult. Maybe the tongue. I need the tongue. No. What is the secret to drawing? What's the secret to drawing an angry smile? Alright, that's a kind of a crazy smile. Hey, Mega Blue X. Alright, so she's looking a little more hostile in that pose, I think. I think that's a little more. Let's see. It's hard to tell. I'll probably go back in inking and figure out which one I want. Get away from that phone. Oh gosh, I gotta get the man who knew too little. Alright, so I guess we'll do this little scene next. It's where Gail tries to be intimidating. Oh my gosh, there's some lag, so I'm not quite sure what you're agreeing to, Mega Blue X. I apologize. I wasn't thinking about what I was saying out loud, and so I don't know what I said. Pour a little drink. All right. All right. So this is supposed to be like a intimidating Gale. I think I actually made her look more intimidating than I want her to look. Let me go back to the reference real quick. That's the reference I'm using. I think the problem is this line down here needs to be kind of flat. That helps. Alright, so now get that mouth. No, that's not supposed to be there. Alright, so Gail's got the tight braid, two tight braids. Ears would be about here, I think. It's a little far. A little bit bigger lips. She's a woman. Let's clean up this ear. Now we gotta make this a collar. Actually, kind of like the reference, actually. Okay, so a collar, and I was just pointing out it's similar to the reference, but I'm going to make that collar a little thicker. She's wearing a high collar shirt with a v-neck sweater. So there's not going to be this cleavage there. Originally I expected to put her in her old shirts. She changes. The nerds change clothes in this. Alright, so alright, let's do that with the thicker line. Here we go. I think the v-neck sweaters kind of go right up to the collar. I don't wear v-neck sweaters, so I'm gonna have to go from memory. All right. It's a shame I can't use that cleavage. That looked pretty good in there. Maybe I'll put her braid right there. Alright, so she's going to be holding the book. Her fingers look a little too big right here. Oh, that's a little long, I think. Yeah. Alright, so shorten them. Alright, so most of that's going to be blotted out by speech bubbles, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, now she's leaning back to say something to her friend. Oh my gosh, I just swallowed a piece of ice. That felt weird. Okay, so I believe her hair is going to be a little bit bigger. This actually seems like too drawn on there to do a good penciled version. So I'm gonna do a new layer. All right. kind of just eyeballing this. Kind of working it out in my head where stuff should go. All right. See you later. All right. Excuse me. All right. Hair. Nope. Yeah. Get a little bit of curve in there to show some direction. Exaggerate a little bit. All right, let's get the shoulder. I think we'll do like it there. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. That eye looks a little big to me. All right, it's a little better. Okay. That was another little option I'd played around with. Went with that one. Ah, all right. All right, so this will be a challenge. Do I want her looking down or looking up? That is the question. What am I looking at here? Okay. I think I'll have her looking down, real scared. Like, no. All right. Wide open mouth. The boobs are going to be flying up in the air. Give them kind of an angular shape to show direction. Ooh, I could show it like her toga is like a tentacle kind of pulling her in. That'd be cool. I like that idea a lot, actually. So there's the boob. Now I got to get her rib cage. Let's take a look at all the pencils. Take a look at all the pencil work so far. All right. Pretty good. I'm gonna do some thick lines down here. Whoosh. Thank you. All right. So we're going to draw her toga acting like a tentacle, kind of wrapping around her, pulling her in. Maybe her hair is going to be flying up, like kind of like flame, wind. Gotta show a lot of action in this. A lot of no, that's not good. A lot of energy. Gonna be coming down, wrapping around here. trying to draw like a spiral corkscrew around here. Show kind of a downward spiral. Downward spiral is death. It's a little morbid. Okay. The knot again will probably be coming over here. Let's get a clear workspace. Make it bigger. Might be a little smaller than that, but who knows? It might be that big. Alright, so get our little head thing going. Ears. Nipples. Alright. Got this going again. I'm gonna have her hands kind of going back. Choo choo. Alright, I think that shows some good fear and energy. Need to make this side a little larger. Give it a little shadow so we know it's above her. Use the brush stroke for that. Whoops. Thank you again. Smiley face. All right. Okay. I'm saying all right so much. You'd think my name would be all right, all right, all right, all right. Not okay, 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 okay. All right. I did it again. All right. All right. All right. There we go. Crap. This is falling apart. It's a little long for arms. It's good for showing exaggeration, but I don't want to do too much. We got to give her good eyelashes. Help show she's a woman. Give her those fake, nice long fake eyelashes. All right. Shade her boobs just for fun. Oh crap. Actually, we're gonna do shading like this, like her hands will be black. Let's do that. And then it will gradually not be black. I am the king of technical terms. Not black. Alright. Crap, I keep saying alright. I apologize. Alright. So that's a little long. Gonna bring that down a little bit. Kind of looks like she's got gloves on. I don't mind that. Don't mind it at all. Okay. Well, that's fat arm. Fat arm. And the problem is that boob is covering up that vital little joint. It helps make it look realistic. There we go. And all this will be done in inking and coloring. Little like electric Ghostbuster sound effects and lights. Alright, get some clear suction going on here. Boobs are almost locking her, almost in her mouth. We'll do see you later. Alright. Alright. Got a big belly back here. Background. Belly button that looks like lips. Looks like you can just kiss that belly. Alright. And secondary belly. That's kind of off screen. Here's that belly. Hello, Jam Jar Monster. Hey, I know you. You're a good artist. Okay. Here we go. Let's get rid of these hands. Or we could do multiple hands, like showing action. But I think that's gonna... I'm not sure I'm gonna like that. I think we're gonna just really do that up with coloring and show lots of electricity and kind of electric explosion. We want it to look like what they do in the Ghostbusters when they throw that thing and all of a sudden the ghost gets sucked up into the trap, and an explosion of energy and light. Alright, so there's going to be shoes on her. I hate drawing shoes from this perspective. Alright. There we go. Oh. Well, we were talking to someone, I think Mega Blue commissioned you and had that drawing a contest and showed it to me last stream. Good work. Good work as always. All right, so I think the penciling is done. I'm going to go ahead and pencil in backgrounds here. I'm going to keep it really loose because, let's see, where is it? Remember this? I'm going to keep it really loose because I'll probably add more text in here. I've just had that idea while I was going through it. And where there's room, might as well give it a little more explanation because the story gets a little fast-paced here at the end. Okay. The way I do lettering on Photoshop is I just do a layer, add stroke to it, and start drawing bubbles. But I'll probably do I'll probably do some kind of different character here. So where's my character? Okay, there it is. I've been going with Crash Landing, Bada Boom, and Big Bloke on this comic. So I'm going to go with Crash Landing. Where is it? There it is. No, there's not. Ah. It's right there. Found you. Got it. Unbold. Let's go down to 24. Increase that spacing. All right, I think I'm going to do a bubble here, but I'm going to have it coming from this panel. That's going to be a little odd, but I think it'll look kind of interesting. Like this, and then I'm going to angle it slightly. I don't like to do more than about 15% on these angles. You know what I'm also going to do on this? Where is it? Oh my god, my stomach. My stomach. Oh my god. All right. Going to, increase the, what is that? Not the spacing, that's the tracking, I think it is. My stomach, oh my god. There we go. Little Miss Capri Girl over here. Actually, I think I might have her socks going up over her pants. That would be the geekiest thing ever. Alright. So pants. What happened here? Oh, it's white. Alright. Alright. It's like, hey, Astarte. Remember this? Maybe I'll emphasize this or something. Oh, his OC red outfit with flaming hands or something. All right, I think that penciling is done for this page. And next on the list of things to do, got 14 and 15 penciled. We got to pencil 16 next. All right, so I have a ton of references. Well, not a ton, but I have a lot of reference photos I pulled over real quickly. These are going to help guide me in knowing what I want drawn. Usually I come through and I do a quick gestural kind of like note-taking with like gesture figures of where directional flow, what people are looking at, what their expressions are when they're saying something. All right. So the book, that's probably going to be, I mean, I might mess with perspective a little bit to kind of, where is the book? Where are you, book? Transform, perspective. Yeah, that's better. Hey. I'm sure. What's going on?
What?
What's up? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Particular place. I just Google image everything. Do you need help? Babe, do you need help? Oh, pretty soon, I guess. Just Google image. All right, we've played with the perspective on this book. Make it a little more dynamic. Now I'm moving on to the next panel. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I usually do before I get reference photos. I was really tired this morning when I did this, and that's probably why. It takes a lot of focus and mental capacity. But you need to be very awake and clear-headed to do this kind of thing. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go in just a minute. And anyway, that might be good so I don't give away the ending. I probably don't want to live stream the last page. But I will live stream more tomorrow because I'll probably be working on inks tomorrow, and I'll show that part of the process then. Thanks for coming by the live stream, and I hope you have a good night. I'll be seeing you later.